Hey rivals, welcome to Back to Tax. Today we've got the exciting world premiere of Arena Seasons as well as several key rebalances to the game. Arena Seasons were announced a few weeks back and they're a great way for those who want more challenge and prestige and awards. The news feed gives a little bit of information and basically just keep fighting in the arena as you already have it. If you aren't in the arena, you may want to get up there. Basically, you'll be gaining Arena Seasons points depending on where you are in the leaderboard, and those will be awarded every hour and added up, and at the end of a month-long season, there'll be prizes. The prizes for this particular season, the first one, are the Abandoned Doll, which sounds kind of odd, but it's Ascension material for the Marionette Ancient to increase her rarity. Very, very nice. There's also the Alandra statue, which will only be available in the seasons, and it will increase the health of your defenses that are close to the stronghold. Also very nice. So let's take a look at some more details on how to get this. There's a new tab now visible when you go to the arena that says Arena Season, and it shows up there, ends in 27 days. That's how many days are left in the month. And basically there is a season leaderboard, and the numbers in there right now are completely meaningless because we're only a few hours into it. So it says I'm ranked 21, and I can tell you that's not going to happen at the end of the season. But that's okay. Where you want to look right now is on the leaderboard tab. Notice that there are now ranks given, and off to the side you can see the numbers like 35 and 30 next to crown. Those are the season points that you will get at the end of the hour given your position in honor. So for example, the top ranked guy will get 35 season points. Those ranked 2 to 5 will get 30 season points, while the rest of the points that people get will be based on their honor. So above 6,400 honor in the arena, you'll get 15 season points. Between 6,150 and 6,399, it'll be 12 honor points. If you scroll down further, between 5,900 and 6,149, you'll get 9 honor points. From 5650 to 5899, there are 7 season points. That's about as far as I could scroll, but here's a table showing the number of season points that you will get based on your honor band. And every hour you'll have that many points added to your total, which is what will be shown on the Arena Seasons leaderboard. You'll also get points down below 5650, for example 5 at 5440. And if maybe there'll be a table on that on the wiki soon, I hope. If you have data you want to help, add in the comments below, please. Okay, now that we know where the season points come from, let's look back at the Arena Season leaderboard. And you'll see now, for example, the top guy has 140 season points, second one 120, I currently have 26 season points. And it will calculate your rank based on the total number of season points you have. And at the end of the month, they will give prizes based on your number of total season points. At the end of the month-long season, those who are ranked 1 to 10 will get a gold Alandra statue as well as the Abandoned Doll. Those who are ranked between 11 and 100 will get a silver Alandra statue as well as the Abandoned Doll. And those that are ranked between 101 and 4,000 will get a bronze Alandra statue and the Abandoned Doll. But wait, there's more. Those ranked between 4,001 and 10,000 will get the bronze Alandra statue. That's going to be for a lot of players. Because here's the key thing to remember. Like other events, the ranks aren't exactly the number of players that will get it. If there are players who are tied with the same number of season points at the end of the season, they'll be in the same rank. And so more than 4,000 players will get the Abandoned Doll, and more than 10,000 players will get the bronze Alandra statue. How many? We don't exactly know right now. If you're wondering if you have any chance for this, kind of take a look at the global leaderboard for the arena and see where you're at. If your current honor is putting you in the say 8,000 range for your ranking, chances are extremely good you'll get a bronze Alandra statue. I think it'll be more than that, but we'll have to see how things play out. So I hope that you folks get into the arena and don't think this is just for the top level players. Many folks will get a chance for a doll and a very nice statue. Time now to switch gears and look at some key rebalances in the game. Some people will love and others I know people will hate. Alright, first of all, on the Malice statue, a number of you have noted that the number of dead that this was spawning was kind of ridiculous. And what they've done is they've changed it, so now defenses have a 10% chance of cursing targets to raise as an undead warrior. The way that was working before was that every time a unit was hit by a defense, there was a 10% chance of getting cursed. And so in a tough battle where your troops were getting hit a number of times by defenses, the chance of them rising as undead was ridiculously high. So I'm so glad to see that they have fixed that. It's still going to be a very good statue, a very helpful defense, but it's not going to be as OP as it was before. The second significant change involves the Ancient Malice herself. Now, you'll notice before, in a previous video, I mentioned that the hit points and the damage were scaled down, and they have now turned that back so that the damage and the hit points for Malice reflect the fact that she is legendary. So I think by accident they may have knocked her down to what she would have seen as an epic. So her health and her damage are very high, once again, worthy of being a legendary ancient. And speaking of being overpowered, there was an ancient who accidentally or intentionally got a buff that made a very strong ancient even stronger and virtually unbeatable. And that, as you can probably guess, is going to be Jal. What they did just a few days ago was change it so that the scorched heat duration changed from 15 seconds and now varied with the ancient level from about 16 or 17 seconds all the way up to 20. And if you looked at your defense log, you're seeing maybe 90% of attacks coming through Jal. It was just too high. So what they've done is they've now changed it back again so that the duration is fixed and doesn't change per level. But the surprising thing is that they changed it back not to 15 seconds, but actually reduced it to 12 seconds. That's going to have a big impact on Jal. Now, let me tell you, before you get too upset, he's still a very powerful agent, still very good. The first few times playing with him after this change, your timing is going to be way off, and you're going to be very surprised by this. But I think that you can readjust and recalibrate. What it's going to do is that people who were relying on Jal and that's all they could use to beat spell towers, those folks are going to have to learn some new ancients or learn to actually be a little bit more skillful in playing Jal. So if you're very thoughtful and have good timing with his Scorched Heat, you can still do good here. But he's basically a lot more balanced now, doesn't have as great of an advantage over the other ancients. And the last more minor change that they made in this update was that the Insanity Potion Tower and the Crippling Poison Tower no longer track with their projectiles versus dragons. So now their shots are completely consistent with the other spell towers. So overall, I think this is a really good thing for the game. I think all of these minor tweaks are a real good thing. I know others will have different opinions, and that's okay too. But hope that you have enjoyed watching this video. Hope you enjoy the Arena Seasons, and certainly let me know what you think about that. Thanks for watching.